Hello again, this is Professor Bass, and we're going to continue talking about Chapter 7, Data, Graph, and Statistic. And today is Section 7.2, Interpretation, Data from Tables and Graph. So the first thing is table is often used to represent data in rows and columns. Let's do some example. So in this question, we have 5 different set of series, and we want to know the less amount of sort. So if you pay real close attention to the data, if you look at the number of sorts, we realize that the smallest amount of sort is 0.25 gram, which is shredded wheat. And the less sugar is also 0.25 for also shredded wheat, which is actually very good. So the less sugar and the less salt is shredded wheat. Now, if we want to know the greatest amount of fiber, we also go to the fiber set, 6 gram or more, and then another 6 gram or more is shredded wheat and Weetabix. So both of them give us an idea of what to look for. So another type of example that we're going to also learn is the pictograph, which uses symbols to represent amounts. For example, in earning of Apple Valley juice, 100 value represents 100 million. So we want to know, determine the approximate earning of Apple Valley in 1999. So look at the table, the year value. And in 1999, we realize that there was 1, 2, 3 earning of 100 million. So 3 times 100 million, which is 300 million dollars. So, or you can do 100 plus 100 plus 100 million, and it will give you 300 million, which is the same thing. So 300 million will be the answer. So in what year did earning first go above 400 million? Now, we look at the keyword. The keyword say first. So because it say first, we look at the year that went first. So 1999 was below 400, but 2000 was above 400 million. So that was the first year it went up. So therefore, 2000 will be the answer for that question. So 2000 year will be that value. So it went above 400 million. An histogram is a special kind of graph that shows how often certain numbers appear in a set of data. Such frequencies are usually considered in terms of range of values. So example of that, this is a picture of an histogram. Which range of grade included the greatest number of students? So look at the number of students that the test that they have taken, and you see that 35 is the greatest number for the blue part, which is 90 to 99. So 90 to 99 the range, and he has 35 students, which is quite a lot. And the number, the range will be 90 to 99. The next question is, how many students receive a test grade between 80 and 89? So between 80 and 89, you look at the graph and you see that 30 students only receive the test grade of between 80 and 89. Now, this question, you have to be very careful. They say, how many more students receive a grade between 80 and 89 and 70 and 79? And when you look at the graph itself, you see that it's kind of hard to determine the number, but if you do the difference between the number of students for 80 to 89 and 70 to 79, 30 minus 20, you see that only 10 students actually got that result down. So therefore, that answer allow us to tell you that 10 students got that grade. And thank you so much, and see you next time.